3. Yeah, hear that okay? Yeah, ready to go? Ready to go. The Lord Binning Pub and Kitchen in Kelsall, which is about 6 miles, 7 miles outside Chester. Formerly known as the Morris Dancer, not Prince. This is Paul Mercandelli, he's the head chef there. He's the one that actually does the cooking. Yeah. Speak to Gary over there. He's the guy in the rather nice powder blue jumper. He tells me his wife picked it for him. He's handing out some lovely vouchers which give you 20% off food? 20% off food, what a deal. Which obviously means you come and spend loads on booze, fantastic. What we do at the Lord Binning, we've completely renovated it, and we do very much based on rural, local Cheshire cuisine, which we're here to celebrate Cheshire, so it seems only right that we're going to show you a couple of dishes that are really based in rural Cheshire, where we are, right in the middle of apple country in Kelsall. There's about 4 large commercial apple producers in Kelsall, so we tend to use a lot of apples in our cooking, mainly because A, we've got 5 apple trees in the back garden, and B, they're quite cheap. So we'll crack on. The first dish we're going to show you is the main course style dish. That's a lot of reading. Or are you just selling fish and chips? The first dish is the main course dish, and we're going to show you, which is a locally raised, it's a properly raised guinea fowl. It's not, you know, thrown into a little tiny cage and raised. It's a properly raised, fed on grain and everything. The taste comes through on that. Afternoon. If you can find a seat. So in there we've got a guinea fowl leg. Can you see that on there? How far over does the camera go? So go over that way. Yeah? Yeah? Can you see the other side of Merc? Yeah? Long way around? Yeah?
Starting with it already.
Starting. Don't worry, he's going to sort me out later. Why are you blushing? I've not even started on you yet. Notice how these tents are coming in like this now, you notice? Wear a yellow sweatshirt, well, what do you think's going to happen? Gulliver's World. Gulliver, presumably. Is there a Gulliver there? Yeah. Yeah. I'll come back to you in a minute, don't go away. I believe we've got some rugby players here, they're down at the bar. We're going to do 3. See that? This is Paul's way of saying, shut up talking and get on cooking. That's why he started doing this, you see. What Paul mixes those in with a little bit of cooked new potato, and he's going to form those into a cake, What we've got there now, the fat, the little bit of fat that's come out of the guinea fowl skin, and it is only a little bit. Leg, fantastic. What Merv's going to do now is he's going to shred that, and all that lovely meat, we're just going to take any tendons, any fat or anything, he's going to plonk it here for. We're getting on to the starter now. Everybody love this. Black pudding. Yeah? Anybody not like black pudding? You don't? Well, why? Because it's made. Let's say oats. Yeah, ground oat, onions, spices, blood, and a little bit.
You're not got glasses on, have you?
No. If you held it out there.
Barley flour.
Barley flour.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, you see. And that from a place called Lancashire. Go figure. Okay, I know we're here to celebrate Cheshire, but we've got to help the other countries out. We've got to do a bit of missionary work, haven't we? We've got to help them out. This guy here makes, I think, some of the finest black pudding in the world. He's absolutely brilliant. He's been world champion about 5 times. He goes over to France and wins loads of trophies, which, as you can imagine, pleases them absolutely no end. In here, the ham hock that's shredded down. Can you see that? It's just pulled apart. It literally falls apart there. And it's so moist and tender and succulent. And because it's a proper rare breed pig, it's not salty and just horrible. It's lovely. What is it? No, I can see yours. It's coughed with that. So, we've got the ham hock in there. The damsons, a lady brought 2 big bags into the pub there. Absolutely brilliant. She said, give me £5 for them. I said, alright. They were huge. Absolutely brilliant. So £5. I've got all these damsons. How many would you say, mate? A great big sort of Tesco or any other supermarket bag. 2 of those full.
Good 5 kilos. 5-6 kilos, isn't it?
I'm 48. I've no idea what kilo is. Need to build the flavours. How's this salsa coming?
We're getting there slowly. My skill's getting a bit rusty. To this we've got some sliced spring onion. We're going to add that into there as well. We've also got apples out of our own garden again. And all I've done with this is drop this into hot water for literally 10 seconds. It just helps hold the colour.
Right, into there. That's what we want. Nice, hot pan. And that's going to make our sauce out there. He keeps his own bees in Delamere Forest. This, honestly, if you see it in a farmer's market or something like that, and he does lots of farmer's markets around, he's South African, so, you know, work with it, work with it. He also puts a natural vanilla flavouring into this honey, and the honey, it's like whipped, creamy honey. It's just sensational. And the vanilla just really works with it well. We used to get for years, you know, Foreign Owen is United. Oh, hear it, that one. Oh, way up. Right, into there. Now, we just need to finish that off with fresh chopped parsley. Dead simple, no fancy herbs. I'm not going to put any salt in there because obviously there is a little bit of salt in the ham. So I'm just going to, black pepper, just a braise. It's all about the presentation, how you do it. So that goes into one of these really nice dishes.
Slice the guinea fowl breast. Twist.
Into that, this is crab apple jelly. We made this ourselves out of the windfall. Right, are we winning? That needs to go down there, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've got the time shot there, chef.
Yeah, that's time. Thank you very much. You got the time, I've got the energy. I've got this. So, it's like classic catering jokes here today. Oh. That is just totally natural vanilla, totally natural honey, glorious. I'm just going to give it a little flavour. Vanilla with poultry and game works really well. Works really well with things like lobster. You see now that's sort of got a really nice glazed finish on it. We've been up here about 25 minutes now. City signed any more players?
Not yet.
No? Right, that's an absolutely, say so myself, gorgeous sauce. I'm just going to put that over the top. The thyme just takes the sweet edge off it, gives it another little strand of flavour. And all these flavours really work well together. So there we have. This is a Kelsall apple pie. It's made with a mix of apples, Bramley apples and John Grieve apples, which are a very old English apple. So it's cooking and eating apples, sweet pastry, and then it's finished with Cheshire cheese. It's a quintessential Cheshire dish. And at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. Celebrate Cheshire. Maybe not the weather, but everything else. Hope you've enjoyed it. This has been the guy that's done all the graft, Paul Mercandelli. He's the head chef at the Lord Bidding Pub and Kitchen in Kelsall. I'm just a dog's body that employs him. Come and have a taste of this, and I will answer any questions now. 2 minutes. Have they?
15, 6, yeah.
That is a tragedy.
Do you cut the apples before you put them in the fridge?
Yeah, yeah.